How's it going? Hopefully well. Hopefully you're all doing very well. Choco is. Choco is doing marvelous. Are you doing marvelous, Choco? Marvelous. Goldfish. Choco cannot have goldfish. Alright, last night was shitty. Pretty bad. Hopefully today it is not shitty. Let's hope for the best. Cross our fingers. No deaths. What is up, Troy? God, you can make it. First to make it. I think. Oh. Who's to say? One thing I can definitely say. I'm nervous. Let's hit up that duty fonder. Have it going. Whoa, that's new. Locked for now, but still new. There it is. Let's line it up. Have it ready. We may have to wait just a tidbit, just a little bit, but it shouldn't take long. I usually get decently lucky when it comes to these queues. Decently. Let's get a warm-up sesh going on. We'll collect maybe a few currents while we wait. Some quick stuff. Easy stuff. Totally bombed and wasted that. Where's something to cast it on? And we lost it. Go ahead and get Garuda out. And honestly, as so many of you... Oh, Troy. I hate the fight too. I'm not gonna lie. No way to sugarcoat it. I'm going ahead and do this, like so many requested want. I hate to succumb to this. Believe me, it's the only time I'm gonna do it. Only because apparently it is necessary. And for once I can't say it's not. So let's get used to this for a little bit. $369 southeast. We'll fight all kinds of stuff along the way. Keep it interesting. The worst part about goldfish is once you're done eating them, you're never truly done eating them. They get caught up in your teeth. Okay, that's not traversable. $318 to the east. Oh, wow. That'd help if I was going east. I cannot go east. Maybe I can. I cannot. Maybe I can. I cannot. What's up, Red? Time to kick Shinryu's ass. Let's hope so. I'm zoomed out and everything. One more thing while I'm thinking about it. Turn these HP bars off. Kinda got carried away with that one. I'll leave that one just in case. NPCs, it's what is. Yeah, that's good enough. I started off as a joke, but then it just went terribly wrong. Seeing health bars all the time. Sometimes they get in the way. Empty dead health bars. What is up, zombie? Glad you can make it. Luckily, while we wait for the queue, everybody has time to roll in here. Okay, now we can travel east. Northwest. What? Must have me aligned with another at this point. What? Oh yeah, NPC. They still have health bars. Don't die! Don't die! Damn it. I died. I should have thought about it. Took damage. Now I gotta go repair. First death wasn't even Shinryu. It's gonna be interesting. Damn me and my shortcuts. Let's repair. Oh, that is not a mender. That's a pale morning. Ugh. What are you doing, Choco? That sounds gross. Yes, yes, repair it all. Take my gill. I don't get it. What's the no? Was that the death? Where's this repairman? Oh, okay. No wait, I already did that. Screw that. Where am I? In the peaks. I really set myself up. Is that the only Aether up? Actually, I will start off out here. Probably better off. Imagining things. See the Wild Tune? I believe so. I believe so. I want to say yes. If you want, I can look again. Just give me a name. I mean, we're in queue time anyway. It's not really slowing anything down. Oh yes, I did see it. Miguel. I remember now. Susan. I'll look it up again though. So would you pronounce your character Megil or Miguel? They're all time. Here we go. Looking cool. I'm digging it. Definitely digging it. Oh shit. I went too far. Way too far. I love this music. I wish this music played in every interval of my life. Not just this particular music, but all Final Fantasy music. Last night I waited around 5 hours for Ixion to spawn, and it spawned about an hour. Oh, after he fell asleep. That is a bummer. If only it spawned as fast as this guy did. He was dead for like 2 minutes. That's tops. Damn it. I was hoping I would have done a little bit more. Garuda. Oh shit, I just remembered something. I've got my beta key for Dissidia NT. Ready for the beta! Ready for the beta, Choco! Choco's more stoked than I am. Not really. My stoke levels are just contained. She can't contain them. Definitely like the tune, Troy. So salty, I don't think I'll ever wait for Ixion again. I really can't blame you. 5 hours, then an hour later. That's just not fair. Maybe, you know, throughout time, throughout patch notes, they'll shorten it. I'm sure they will. They'll get enough hate mail. What the hell? Half the time, can't complain. Oh, let's just hope for the best. We got Garuda. I'm zoomed out. Hoping for the best is all we can do. And hoping that DPS hits that click. That DPS. There's always that one. Or play without looking at the character. Round 2. Go away, treant. Oh, what's the green thing? Salt. Cool. If they don't GG when the timer's on. Oh, Red, I hope I've got this. I did some reading, though. I didn't watch videos because, you know me, and accidental spoilers. But I read a lot. More than I'm even proud to say. And hopefully this little zoom out will help me out with seeing that tidal wave. Oh, this guy. Bad mojo. Always like reading those. Choco. No distractions. Come on now. Kevin, what is up? Oh shit. I'm not ready. Not like I should have been. What the hell? Damn laser. Where was everyone? What the hell was that? What the hell was all of that jazz? I was doing good. Party. They took flying lessons. They took something. All I gotta say about this zoom out though is don't get used to it. What is that tank doing? Run! Whoa! Wow! Nope. I went down that time. I've actually, when I was reading a lot today, I found out I'm not the only noob fighting Shinryu around here. I've been watching these players I play with. I know stuff now. Okay, I'm gotta get Garuda back out. Son of a bitch! I gotta learn to just disperse when I see that. What is up, Yuna? Oh shit. Oh, should have just waited it out. Why can't they do you a favor? I'll be a tank if I want to be. Close one healer. Fucking tell. Also figured out that DPS plays a big ass role in that till. Didn't know that. Apparently, if we all manage to get enough attacking on that till while he's there. Son of a bitch. You never know how vital those summons are on your main hotbar until after you take them off. Same with sprint, you know? That's another one. This Especially when you're in a place like this where defense doesn't mean a damn thing. Ah, don't! God. I don't like Shinryu. More so, I don't know how to feel about Shinryu. He looks so awesome, but he makes me hate him so. Healer, what the hell are you doing? Oh, one's dead. Ugh. So, my bad, healer. No doubt, though. There needs to be a Shinryu set hotbar. One of these I don't use is going to be one, and it's just gonna have summons, DPS shit, and sprint. I definitely need sprint. Oh, sorry to hear, zombie. Sorry to hear. Something else that I was actually, really, you know, somebody said it last night in the chat, I can't remember who exactly it was, but the tanks play actually a huge role in this as well. A huge role. As they're supposed to pull, like, every little of one of his DPS attacks. Not the AoEs, I know, but he has specific DPS attacks, like those little lasers. I'm alive. Okay, with Garuda back. I'll try this. No, 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 no! I did not want to do that. Oh. This is just not my day. Love that mofo. I don't. Damn. Flag? I could only feel their pain right now. Both healers dropped. One DPS jumped out. We got the tanks. No, we don't. Son of a bitch. Got a healer back. Now we don't. Got a tank back. How long are you gonna last, tank? 2 tanks. Is that a red mage joins the party as well? I hate it when people rage quit. Oh yeah. Honestly, I don't get the whole rage quit. Okay. This hotbar is getting customized. No, 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 no. Oh, that would be terrible. Believe me, some of you may see me tag things on there that are already there. Choco. I cannot. I'm just customizing this just for my ease. Damn it. I forgot where Garuda was. Oh yeah. That's it. I'm missing something. Oh yeah. Definitely a must. Fester, where are you? No. Son of a bitch. They all hate me. I'm gonna get kicked out of here. I fucked up. Hey, maybe we'll do good. You know? Let's hope. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Ugh. Even if they don't know it's me, I gotta do it. To those of you in the future, I know that wasn't party chat, and I also know I should plug up my keyboard. Not done so. Where the hell is this cursor? I would love to raise. Oh, so bad. That sucked. No! Ah! I didn't take it all, at least. No, I have got to get used to my new Bar! This is not the best time to try to create a new one. I tried to do something similar like the old one. Didn't exactly work out in my favor. Oh, good thing I stepped in that water. Ooh. What? I was alive! Like a second. What are the letters? I didn't put Bane on here. I put no AoEs on here. Missing a Kindle Bahamut. Oh no, I didn't put it on there. Shit. I remembered Bahamut. Did not get Kindle Bahamut. It'll have to wait. I have no time. What really surprises me, somehow I forgot Swiftcast. That's the bigger surprise. I'll just use this hot bar and hope for the best. Ooh. My words are driving me crazy. Messed up here before. Oh yeah. Still got me with the tail. Clutch ass res though. What is that, the red mage? Wow. Red mage. You know, maybe I should have watched a video because now I'm starting to realize reading only goes so far. those water puddles. And this tank. This is the things I was talking about. This tank has done a great job. I feel for that other summoner over there. This is a hard place for a summoner. Your job is straight to the point, no doubt, but at the same time, very difficult to understand and do alone, especially if you have no experience. Me V-Tornado! Get out of my grill! Why won't you cast? Come on! Too far away. Totally screwed that up. Get out of there! No, don't die! Don't die! Don't die! He killed the fuck out of that. Oh man. Oh, I'm down. Everybody's down. Oh. Very, very clutch tanks. And healers. I can only imagine Square's hate mail from this. Wonder how many people just put the game away for a little while after this spot. Now that is a tricky trick. They're lightning at us when we're all together. Oh, he knows. Oh, this is the closest I've ever been. Somebody cross their fingers for me out there. We keep them crossed till this battle's over. Spell your ass off. Do stuff with your book. Needless to say, that made me happy. Oh, God. Got the toes crossed. Oh, I have never been so happy to have beaten a boss in a video game in my life. And that is the legit truth. Like, that was Final Fantasy IV hard. Oh, thank you so much, Yuna, Red. And now, everybody, let's continue. Hot moments over, Choco. We'll eat some goldfish in a minute to celebrate. Whew. That was rough and tough. Ah, now let's get back to that story. I was so hoping I would not have to change the title of this video. Oh, and to the healer and the tank out there, wherever you are, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Those healers and tanks were the most clutch I have ever seen in that fight. And that random red mage. Now let's just pray for voice audio all the way. Fingers crossed. Wouldn't it be a bummer if it just went black screen and logged me offline? Server connection error. Oh yeah, definitely feels nice.
Are you all right?
Yes, I am all right.
Xenos.
He lives. Somehow.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
Meaningless. Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear. So vivid. So real. So real.
This guy really has problems. On a real note, I gotta say, Xenos.
Coward!
Stop!
Is one hell of a villain.
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
You could actually see the cut around.
Where is he?
Is dead. By his own hand.
and justice has been done.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right.
I was expecting more that time.
Thank you. Without you... well, you know. So let's do it together. For Alamigo!
The music. Thancred, you giddy? Thancred could have been in this more. He was just always lingering in the background. Also, Y'shtola, she could have been in this more as well. She's about to be our Dissidia character. Raban has a singing voice.
In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free.
Do not roll credits. Not like that. Okay. What?
But what is freedom, really? we may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. "20 years of Imperial rule have left Alamigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up Papalimo. I won't.
Glad she mentioned Papalimo. I feel like there should have been more of an emphasis on him there at the end, since he technically was the one that kind of summoned Shinryu in the first place.
Because I remember the price of freedom. I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you. This is the end. The end of the Imperial province of Alamigo, and the rebirth of Alamigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
That's it, everybody. Credit roll. But now, you know of me, I always, out of respect, sit, chill with these, watch what goes down, read most of the credits. I usually jump in a second time after, spend a lot of it talking usually, but try to see people who've been back and forth between games, or maybe new to the series, who put a lot of work into things. Just, you know, mostly out of respect, try to play all of this through. Give everybody the credit they deserve. In the meantime, feel free to ask me anything you would possibly like. Starting with this. Are you going to play Red Mage? I believe you meant now. Comment on. Well, not tonight. Not tonight, I won't. And yes, I will be opening up things. Oh, pup, please. Thank you so much. Did clear, thankfully. Had 2 really good tanks and 2 really good healers. I'm not gonna take all that credit. Definitely learned some mechanics. I zoomed out. I totally did it. I zoomed out. Played through the whole game the way I did, but this last fight, they made me zoom out. But no doubt, Red Mage will come. So don't fret, he has not been laid to waste or forgotten. There's a few things I would still also really like to do with the summoner. I want to do a lot of the extremes that I haven't done. I've done 1 or 2. Would really like to get those particular special mounts. You know, just a few random things I didn't actually partake in. I would love to go back and do the next part of the Hildebrand quests. get some good chuckles in. But Red Mage is on the roster to be played there now. This music is amazing. Even this voice, this woman's voice. And everybody, thank you so much for sticking around, who does actually stick around through the credits. It's completely super respectful. Not for me, of course. I mean, if you really have things to do, feel free to jump out. But Square, I'm sure the Square company, you know, Square Enix respects that. Really, somebody does. They could be sitting at home right now. That's me. Mari Tanabe. Toru Yomori. Kinji Muraka. Yuichi Negawa. I'm probably butchering these. Ki Oligiri. It's probably K. Carlos, thank you so much. Omega Tom. Ooh, there's that as well. That sounds scary. You want to give a grown man, nightmares? You may have already done so. Takuya Kojima. Le Zhang. Something I'm really super excited for tomorrow. I will be getting a lot of time, actually a lot this weekend. I have two main things on my my to-do list here. First of all is work on my video, what's next, what's to come, Final Fantasy XIV. Or, you know, I may switch that backwards. Final Fantasy XIV, what's next, what's to come, what we want. Just big collab video I've been working on since Stormblood started. There's a lot of things at the end of Heaven's Ward that I wanted that I already noticed right off the bat did not get implemented in the Stormblood. And a lot of this is questions I know a lot of you've wanted yourself. A lot of it is stuff I've just completely lost my mind thinking about, wondering why and how nobody else thought about this and why it was never implemented into the games. A lot of juicy little things to be in there, to say the least. And also Final Fantasy XII. I really want to put a lot of time into Final Fantasy XII and try to get that accomplished the best I can and finished out. There's a lot of streamers actually playing Final Fantasy XII right now, so the views on that, I understand. It was actually my fear from the start, so the views, they vary, you know. And without that good solid view flow, the game is fun and I love it, but I feel like I could be using more of my YouTube space on different games, you know? And also, 15 is right around the corner, and I really want to get in on 15. So I really want to finish 12, and then go back and play 15, stream it. Like I've told most of you, I've played it once. I would really love to go in, beat it again, do a lot of the side quests that I did not do on my playthrough. Like I've told many of you, I never even upgraded the Regalia the first time around. Not once. I used stock Regalia, full gameplay. There's a lot I didn't do. This is gonna sound insane. I didn't even use my King's Arms correctly throughout the whole gameplay. I literally just kind of winged it and didn't even know about half the abilities until after my gameplay. Dog's still by you, Talon? Oh yeah. Choco's just... she's asleep, I think. No, not asleep. Just chilling. Just chilling. Still lucky Talon do good video. Thank you. I definitely will. Don't even think you fit. What? You didn't finish Final Fantasy 15? Did you watch streams? It was a great story. And no doubt, I'll finish it on here. Hopefully we can come together. But I will say, I will be streaming Final Fantasy XIV and all the events and everything that goes down, like I've said, but certain times, if I really want to try to push towards different things, it's going to slow down just a little bit. Mainly because literally the past 4 months, this has been every day except for one of my life. And I've loved every single bit of it, but just imagine what I've done to my brain. I swear to God, my boss asked me a question and I said Shinryu today. He looked at me all weird and I said, yeah, the fan's on. Yeah, that's me right now. That's my life. Nope. Got 14 in the mail, and that was that. Best song playing now. Carlos, this is a great song. I love that instrument. I don't even know the name of it. I wish I did. I would devote my life to learning how to play it. Not that one. Almost sounds like a violin in the background. The one going. I don't know what that is. It's not exactly a violin. I have all items from 15. That's impressive, Troy. That is impressive. One of those Eastern instruments. Could be. One of those. This is a great knot. I can't believe we actually defeated Shinryu. This song is forever engraved into my mind from farming the fox fate. That Chinese harpsichord. One that looks kinda like a guitar. Let's see if we can figure out the name. Oh, wow. I believe I've found it. Gayugium? Kayagum? It's two different names for it. I want one. I want to devote my life to playing this instrument. Or at least figuring out how to create one. How do you become a summoner in real life and conjure the guitar harp? Kayagun. 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 That's never gonna work. Practice. Who knows? Maybe a year from now you'll see me and I'll just say Kayagun. And then it'll be there. And I'll maybe. What is up, Implerian? We did it. It has been done. Oh! Estinian! He was in the credits. Oh, Chinese violin. Huh. Let's take a look at that thing. You should have seen what I topped. I literally put Asian guitar harp. That's where the, no shit, I forgot the name already. Kayugum? Shimisen for the Japanese version. Yeah, the one that I actually looked up actually mentioned that it was Korean version, which I just naturally assumed it was all typically the same. You'll summon 47 clones of yourself like Sark. They just made it way easier to go with Lox instances in place. It only takes 2 golds to get Ixion. Oh, that's awesome. 100 hours. Whoa. Carlos, that is intense. Never again will you have to do that fight. Yeah, that is a lot of time. You know, believe it or not, I may actually do that fight again one day. Mainly, I want to know the mechanics a little bit better. Reading and playing, as you saw, I kind of got a little bit better, but as we got farther and farther into the battle, more things were happening that I'd never seen before. It was like, there's 4 phases to this fight? 4.5 to 5 phases to this fight? That's the depressed look. I'll just try to look okay. Do it for fun, that's what I do. Oh yeah, mainly I would just like to know what I'm doing, just in case. You know, next expansion comes around. This is why I want to know. We already know there's going to be another expansion. Yoshida's actually, said there would be, or Yoshida, whatevs, and but he has literally already said there will be more to come. As long as people will keep playing the games, they're gonna keep making them, and that goes for the expansions all the way up until the next numerical Final Fantasy into the main series. That is an MMO that'll take the place of 14 eventually, whatever that may be. But literally, they've said there will be more expansions to come. It's all about people staying connected, which means eventually that's going to be part of your trial roulette. So that's why I want to be used to it. I want to know the mechanics for that trial roulette. I want to be able to go in there and survive and not be killed. You can get the Omega story raids now. Oh, definitely something getting added to the roster. All those mechanics are stuff you've seen before. Definitely, all of them. I remember, you know, they're all just different moves from the other edgies and promos that we fought over the time, but never all at once. That bombardment was just a bit crazy. They designed that fight to be a review of what you picked up during your level 70 playing. I don't know how I feel about that one. Every other year, I thought. Every other year? That's so far. I mean, 2010, A Realm Reborn was, you know, it's almost every other year. Shinryu is already in trial roulette. Not that you really need it right now. He said he needs at least 2 more expansions to finish just his story. Wow. They'll add more story missions as more patches come out too. Yeah, that's actually where I want to keep my summoners, to just keep playing patch notes as they come out whenever they do. It broke 10 million players. Wow. That is amazing. Not to mention the possibility of new jobs. That is also true. I heard before it's all over, they want all of the jobs from Final Fantasy XI to slowly converge their way into 14. That was straight from Yoshida, so let's hope that's true, and let's hope that he's, you know, able to actually stick to his word. We've went through a lot of different people throughout this game as well. It's went through a many of hands. I'm surprised we still have the game. Did you do your job class quest? I did. I definitely did. that's how I could summon Bahamut, and also had the gear, but that was definitely accomplished. Something else I would like to do with old Tonberry Disciple Uno here, I would also like to dabble into those other job quests a little bit. You know, there's so many different other jobs out there that you could use for your same character. A few of them I would like to dabble with. A few. I thought about doing the Scholar. That was something people said the whole time I should have done from the beginning. I didn't realize. It would be nice to actually go back and do it now, because you kind of got the best of both the worlds there. You're a little bit of a healer, still kind of a little bit of a summoner-esque. And, you know, you still use your Grimoires, so it would be really cool to actually dive in and check that out a little bit as well. I'm really curious about the post-credits, and how they'll play out with the rest of the patches. Ooh. Oh, I'm really glad I stuck around. Post-credit scene, right up this guy's alley. I'm that last guy to go watch a Marvel film and leave the theater last. It all started when I watched Iron Man. Oh. Just wait for that video, Troy. You're gonna love it. That's on the list. Spoiler alert! Did you see Spider-Man? I have not saw Homecoming. Oh, I want to. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It makes me a little sad that in my lifetime I've already went through 3 Spider-Men now. This is the 3rd one. Come on now. Find a guy that looks young and keep him. Best one yet. Damn it, I need to see it. That's what everybody says. I loved the fact that they had Michael Keaton playing a villain. Even though I haven't seen it, I've heard so much. It's gotta be great. Feel the same way. Don't be late. I wish I had a cool name. If only most of you knew what my real name was, you would understand my pain. You see all this, and I'm just like, you all have such cool names. Your name is Ha. Ha. Ha Dui On. My name's not even that cool. Excited for Ragnarok. That I will go see, hands down. I love me some good Thor, but Hulk is just my childhood dream. I've always wanted to be a Hulk man. Somebody pissed me off. It'd be awesome. Less gargle sounds. More roaring. Oh. Great memory, Red. Know your real name from when you said it on stream a long time ago. Only your first name. Well, everybody that stuck around during the credits, I'm not going to be up here, so I'll go ahead and tell you. My lame-o name is Michael Smith. Yeah, that's it. Lame. There's dead people that get my name. They don't know who you are. They don't want to call you John Doe. They hit a Michael Smith on you. Add them to the roster. There's like 15 at my bank. 15. So even if you try to steal my identity, it's going to be like Russian roulette. You're not going to know who the real one is. You're going to be like, oh, there's like a million of you guys. I was actually on a Michael Smith chat group once. You know what that's like? This is the weirdest thing ever, to be in a little chat room with 1,500 other people with the same name as you. The only thing that separated us was social security numbers. Yeah. Trippy. Not Fred. Oh. Yeah. So that's my lame-o name. That's why I go by Tonderi Disciple on here, because it sounds so much better. And thank you for everybody that sticks to the Ton. This name I use, Ton, is my real name. That's cool, Troy. My thing is, yeah, you make a YouTube channel and you call it Michael Smith. You're just another Michael Smith, you know? Nobody's gonna click on that channel. They're just gonna be like, oh. Ugh. It's another Michael Smith. Did he say it's another Michael Smith? Yeah, he just totally said it's another Michael Smith. Ugh. Another Michael Smith? How many Michael Smiths is there? Ugh. And you have that face. No. There's no way I could have done it. Your real name is Zombie. Oh, Michael Smith is also a famous chef. Michael Smith is also one of the Trailer Park Boys. Yeah. I think it's Bubbles. Bubbles' real name is Michael Smith. He feels my pain. It's the Bubbles. No doubt. Stormblood has some long credits. That dude's name is Chad. And that dude's name is Elliot. That dude's name is Scott. Then the cool names come back. Yoshitaka, Dogin, Shino, Bunkichi, Kanami, Hirito, Yuka, Mariko, Hiroki. The dude's name is Shun. Shun Ito. These people played instruments. And they were good. We will remember them. Michael Todd very Disciple Smith. What I've really done was on the day of my birth, when I was given a name, I spread my magical ability to 7 million other people, and then gave them my name. No, that's not true. Not true at all. That did not ever happen. Or did it? And maybe I told you it didn't happen to stray you off the path, to make you think that it never happened. Special thanks. We're gonna be at the very bottom here. At least we get one. Try to craft some items now. Not tonight, but definitely down for it. Knowing that I can actually go through and just basically do whatever now. It just frees me up, you know? And the fact that, you know, crafting, you can make bards. Sold, man. Sold! Sold! Somebody's selling out. Crafting for bards. I wants it so bad. I needs it. And to do the Moogle quest, of course. Love Moogles. What can I say? Final Fantasy creatures, they're the sheet. Jesus, you're still looking at the credits. Yes. Tomoni. Koichi. Takashi. Yumio. And all Final Fantasy XIV players. Just finished a dungeon. Oh, this is all the people who put in their time and effort into everything. There's a little bit of Michael Smith in all of us. That sounds wrong. Or maybe it sounds right. But it's out there now. Oh, and Yoshida. We love you, Yoshida. I think we're all a little Final Fantasy XIV player-esque. Ooh, we reached the end. Is he still alive? Estinian?
Well, well, well. What a fine mess we've made.
What? Nidhogg's Oz.
All but spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether. Still, better safe than sorry.
Where are these Shinryu's Oz? Oh, I'm just...
There. There ends your hateful legacy.
I don't know how to feel. So Estinian just played a gigantic role in all of this. And he just mind scrambled us all like scrambled eggs in a frying pan that was warmed up way too hot and you cracked the eggs in it anyway. Oh, is this Xenos' dad? It's over. Yeah? No more voice acting, I suppose. My condolences for your loss. A father should not outlive his son. What nonsense. Elidibus. He's back, Choco. You do not mourn his loss. You surprise me. Your radiance. He was your son, and heir, and irreplaceable test subject. I know what he was. Monsters are not made for thrones. So the real threat is not over, I see. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods, who sup on their very essence, icons summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the whisper of shadowless charlatans. Should you raise a hand against my black robe brethren, I will not stop you. Our desires are one of the same. Preservation, restoration. Compression, resurrection. All is in service to your one true God. And when the sundred shards are made whole, will there be a place for us, mere mortals? doubt my claims and question my motives if you will, your radiance. You will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap you will find this reassuring. Does he res Xenos right here? Don't do it. He's even shocked. Show me his face. I want to know. How dare you? Who is this person? Elidibus. 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 He had Nidhogg's eyes. If only he had done that. An expansion earlier. Estinian actually has a behind-the-scenes role. If you played other classes, you'll see. What other classes put place? Oh, what other classes? You have delved into me. And I must know. I have to know. This part has me so curious. Yeah, I am definitely curious. Ah, these Ascians, I swear, no doubt. Like, make up your mind. Are you Organization 13? Who is he? I want to say it's Nera, but I feel like that's too obvious. Maybe. I would think that it is actually somebody more keen close to the songs. Think about it, only because Orianger was, you know, he was kind of playing the level field with him, getting some info as, you know, time went on. I could be wrong, but I'm feeling like it's going to be somebody closely related to the signs. You know, he's always there at the right time. Just a little too perfect. Papalymo on stilts. Don't worry, no spoilers. Just broaden your horizons. Though, I definitely want to do that. I thought about actually playing other job classes as well, so... Oh. Let's do this while I'm thinking about it. Hate me all you want. As I said, that was a one-time thing. Unless, you know, I have to fight Shinryu again into the future. And in that case, well, then it'll be a two-time thing. Or a three-time thing. Let's go ahead, talk to Lise. We did it. We liberated Alamigo. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it all. Relief, I suppose, pride, and hope, too. We did it, Father. Ida, Papalymo, Conrad, Nephrid, Nymphelia. We really did it. Hey, don't feel like you have to stand there listening to me mumble. Everyone else will want to talk to you. You beat him after all. You're the real hero of this story. So run along, take your plaudits. Oh wow, you really gotta talk to everybody. You giddy. For you to best Xenos, even after he had harnessed the power of a primal, is a testament to your ever-growing strength. Not bitter to have had your vengeance stolen from you by another. There is some small reason, perhaps, but it outweighs by the satisfaction I find in his death. Commend you, Tondere. As should we all. Xenos was a monster and tyrant, the man who killed my father and countless other of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him. I should also praise Master Alfino for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might have never had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuro and his Lupin brothers. I want to be a Lupin more than anything. It was a timely intervention. I full glad I am not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hien, most trusted allies. Indeed, my friend, indeed. I mean, how do you not want to be that? Already predictions for the next playable character. Huh? Not bad, not bad. After all we've been through, I really should know better than to worry, but as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole in the royal menagerie, well, nigh reduced me to tears. The warrior of light, victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part of you had not come to resent the title and the responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish heroic feats. But as the warrior of light goes, so goes the world. You should take pride in the good you have done, and in the good you have inspired others to do. You are a natural-born leader of men, Thunder. All of these people weren't just following their commanders, they were following you. And you led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to its end, but history shall remember them, and the glorious future they made possible. Monago. Can you believe it? We won! We beat the bastards! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Sorry. Got a bit carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know? We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all of our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing, and it's finally over, and they can rest in peace. Do you hear that, lads? We'll be alright. We'll be... Oh, Bucket, not again. I'm so bleeding happy I could cry. Oh, move on. Storm officer over there having a hoedown. The hero of the hour. I suppose we'll have to add a liberator to your titles. With their commander fallen, the remainder of the 12th chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation is ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people have had their fill of kings, there is no clear consensus of what sort of government they would prefer instead. Indeed, Father, momentous as the achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the one we have walked. Aye, aye. Yet, if we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I've no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, Sergeant, for helping make this dream a reality. Back to Lise. Finished your rounds? Great. In that case, I'd like you to come with me back to to Rogger's Reach. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call the Scions together. I'll explain later. Choco disappeared. Someone close to the Garleans, if Ferris named him. Ooh. We'll know who it is soon enough. He's so big. Oh, I'm actually glad Rabon didn't die. I'd actually thought the same thing, I just never actually wanted to say anything. I was so afraid that that would be the end of Rabon when I saw him give Pippin that sword. So Zombie Fox, I was right there with you. Zombie, my bad. It's gonna be hard for me to get used to that. I don't even know where to begin.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment.
So glad that it's voice acted.
Good. You're all here. Good. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right. Because you're Scions. Now, I'm obviously a Scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Alamigo. When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official.
She's leaving the Scions of the Seventh Dawn?
As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a Scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
And you gotta understand, she's in her homeland. Oh, you stole
Am
her?
I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Oh, I didn't,
That's why I love her.
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest. But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after. Is that not so?
Tataru is the Asian mystery solved.
There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Stola. Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
Crawl was such a good addition.
Come back here, you slippery little devil. To think fishing could be so difficult.
Is this Gosetsu? Is he alive right now? Is this Gosetsu? And is he alive right now? Oh. I see the sword.
What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death. Fie on it. To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet.
Oh, I can't believe it. Oh.
Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
God, I was so bummed out when he died. And the fact that he is alive just restored my faith. Why does he have Yatsuya? Let's go. Setsu a weirdo. Going down. This is indeed the work of either Shinryu or Omega. And since there is undeniably something down in the radiant, a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be late Viceroy's Lapdragon, yes, I think we have our suspect. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. It won't be easy, but is it ever? I love the fact that Jesse is a part of his team. The whole Big Swigs and Jesse, it's just too great. And now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company's resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be damned. Your financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there is unquantifiable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology. Oh. Is that before or after you blow it up or seal it away? Fine. But the moment I judge this little venture of unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I'm ending it now. Savvy. Got carried away. And to keep you honest, using my authority and deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer, and mechanical genius. You didn't. Come now, you mustn't build their expectations too high. It will be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh no. Absolutely not. This is not happening. Really? Now I understand why it would be so corny, but why it would work out so well. He's probably the Asian. It could be, but it only makes sense. Nero Tal Scavia, eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team, looking forward to working with you, Garland. So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the... Oh shit. I don't know. So rose the children, but what of the father? Oh, wow. So, Xenos' father. We're just on the cliffhangeries of cliffhangeries. I thought I took off player health bars. That's it, he got himself a waifu. I miss fishing in Zelda. It's too obvious. It could be. It could be. I just don't know who else it really could be unless we really start diving into some crazy speculations at the very bottom of the speculation station. So is the children, but what of the father? Is what I said. That bit was for the Omega Raid. That's it, Ton, you're done. Go look at your 310 gear. What am I now? What is the autumn level? 287. I will definitely look into the next set of gear. But everybody, it's been a hell of a playthrough. It's been a hell of a journey. It's been a hell of a 2 days in Final Fantasy XIV. It's time for me to take a nap. It has been great, but I'm out of here, no doubt, everybody. It has definitely been the most confusing night of all time. I feel so accomplished, but at the same time, I feel like I know nothing. The game has bamboozled me, and I would like to be unbamboozled. But I don't know. I have to unbamboozle myself. I have to conjure some new thoughts. The speculation is rendered, and my mind has gone a million miles per hour. But yes, I am definitely jumping out of here tonight. Time for me to get some rest, and I will be back tomorrow. With a lot of Final Fantasy XII, and I will jump back here on Tonberry Disciple for a couple hours, and we'll dabble into some new things at level 70. After all, there's so many new things unlocked that we can do now, and I would love to do a lot of them. So, again, a lot of 14, or a lot of 12 tomorrow, and I'll close out the night like usual with a little bit of 14. Really gonna try to press in as much 12 as I can. That way I can pretty much smooth out the way for 15 to come along. I would really love to start playing 15 very soon. But everybody, it is time for me to jump out of here. Hopefully Shinryu doesn't haunt your dreams. It will now. I'm just kidding. Oh, zombie. Kevin, good night to you as well, and thank you so much for jumping in here. And Troy, goodbye to you as well, and a good night to you as well. Hopefully you all have a great night. I thank you all so much for watching. David, Clubhead, it was so awesome having you here. Everybody that helped out with all the hints. And to those of you that missed it, I zoomed out! I did it! I zoomed out! I zoomed out! Pup Plays, thank you for joining. I will definitely be looking forward to more Estinian events within this. I think I was actually sticking to the main story. I only saw 2 scenes that he was in. I would love to see more. Oh wow. Ameritorum Zaimazu? I did not say that correctly. Can't read the characters, but I'm gonna naturally assume that it has something to do with each other and hopefully they correspond. Thank you for watching. No doubt. Thank you so much, Red. It was so great having you. It's been a knot, everybody. Carlos, glad you could make it. Empyrean, so awesome. Glad you can make it as well. I will definitely be looking forward to more of those Omega story raids. They definitely sound interesting. Oh, tomorrow shall be an interesting day. Yuna, it was so awesome to have you. Glad you were watching. Thank you so much. I believe that was everybody. Might have been 1 or 2 of you actually skimmed over. Did not mean to, no doubt. But I thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you have a great night. And if you're new and you love Final Fantasy, feel free to subscribe. Because that is what I'm all about. For the most part for now. In time I would like to actually work in some different little things, Kingdom Hearts like I've mentioned before, but that is way down the line. We still have 15 and a few other titles to make it through. And I've had a few recommendations for World of Final Fantasy, not just from you, David, but from a few others. And that is definitely something I would like to try out as well. But it will definitely be after Final Fantasy 15. And also tomorrow, Comrades is going to be coming back, so be sure to jump on YouTube. I'll be streaming it. I'm sure a lot of others will. Round 2 of Final Fantasy 15 Comrades, the online multiplayer expansion. Definitely going to be jumping in and playing a little bit of that tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, afternoonish. So I'll be definitely playing some of that. But until then, if I've said your name, and if I have not said your name, and if you've just stuck around watching because you're a dedicated follower, subscriber, person of your own undoing, I thank you so much. And I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Good night, everybody. I am out of here. Out of here. Ready to finish my goldfish. Or Choco will when I'm not looking. Take it easy, everybody. Take it easy. Oh.